in the last few minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick overview of, I'll just go into the Rejuvi platform and hopefully everything should work. 1 second here. Okay, let's see. I am going to share my screen. And so this is kind of, this is our Rejuvi, website. This is kind of our face to the world. This is where all our clients go to enter the ecosystem that I'm going to show you in a second. So it basically talks about us and what we're doing as a business, what our value proposition is, what our products are. But more importantly, it also is the gateway for all our clients to come into the Rejuvi platform, right? So you see this login button here. You can basically, come into the Rejuvi platform, and when you log in, you have your credentials to log in. This is what you're landing at. So this is a organization. I just logged in earlier just to save us some time here. So there's a landing page, and what we're doing in there is that we're starting the conversation on the leadership development space in a very different reference point. And what we're doing is when we come into these, we want organizations to orient themselves with asking a simple question. How do they want to serve their leadership bench today? And there's many ways you can do it. You can do it by managing your leader population. You can do it by collecting data on those leaders. So we can go in here and you can see, you can run assessments, you can manage your users. You can run reporting and analytics right from this platform, both for individuals. You can run them at cohorts. You can even customize some of these analytics. We're developing that as we go. But the piece that I want to go into is these resources to go tab, which is really a set of key resources that organizations have to get themselves in this journey of changing mindsets, creating movements, building on movements, and supporting their leaders. And I'd like to show you one document here. So within the space, there is there is something we refer to as coaching or developing the leadership bench. All right. So I'm just going to open this up and we'll go through this in 2 seconds here. So you see what we're talking about. So I'll just open up this profile. This is a profile of a team leader. And the profile, the leader's name is Michael Felici. But the point here is that there are certain specific things this leader is looking for, and that can be targeted and that can be developed, both for this leader's own benefit, but also for their business, right? Where the business needs to go. And then when you look at this grid, this is a grid that we can provide based on that baselining activity or that measurement activity that I was just talking about, Indra, right? So we run the analytics, you come up with a heat map. And what this would say is that there's opportunity for this leader to work on these parts of his or her leadership development profile. We can run this for service leaders, and it's a different profile, different approach, and you can see how the grid changes based on this leader's data. You can do this for expert leaders. Think of technical experts inside organizations. We have a model that basically, goes in and you can see the profile for this leader is very different. So very strong on kind of core principles and understanding, strategic intent, but a lot of opportunity on kind of, sustaining the business. So very good at building, but more opportunity on sustaining the business. There's a lot of technicality there. We could do this for sales leaders, and we could also do this for senior leaders within organizations. So I'm just gonna stop sharing for a second, and and get us back to where we need to be. But the point is that within this whole conversation, it's all about saying leadership is a product. You can measure it, nurture it, grow it. And while you're doing those, you can build the connections between that activity or the journey there to very specific business outcomes. And you do it all based on those heat maps that I was just showing you.